Why have we done work? Well, the most obvious answer is that we locked down late.
Yep.
We and many others, in fact, all of the models I've seen that we have done indicate that we probably would have saved about half of the lives lost in the first wave by locking down a week earlier. Now, the new book that's come out, which describes in some detail the book, the failures of state, by Arbuthnot and his colleague, which do describe the events, the sequence of events in Downing Street at that time, I think help us to understand the delay in locking down, the Prime Minister being absent from the Cobra meetings, the discussion about what to do, all the other things that were going on. But primarily with an infection that is rising exponentially, time matters. And the countries that did best were the ones that implemented the restrictions early. That made a big difference. But once we did do that, we still had many problems because we lagged behind other countries like Germany in our testing capacity. We had allowed our stocks of personal protective equipment to diminish and to run out. We'd actually exported as a donation some of our PPE to China at a time when we needed it. And so there were many problems there, but also I think a particular problem in the first wave was that we never really emphasized the importance of isolation. We never provided adequate support for people, both financial support, but also all forms of other support, because testing and tracing, which has been problematic in itself, is only worthwhile if it actually leads to people isolating and breaking the chain of transmission. There were many other problems as well. We focused on a very bizarre model of tracing, contact tracing, which by design was ineffective. But once you had decided to go for a model where you were contracting out, that was what you were going to get.